Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Game Set Live. If I look a little flustered, it's because I recorded this whole video and forgot to turn on the microphone. So let's try round two. Today regardless of that, we have an awesome set today. This is the Child Mandalorian from the Mandalorian, set number 75318, and this retails for a whopping, not very whopping, price of $79.99. By the way, this is a great way to get the child minifigure, which we'll take a look at later. But first, this box art for the child. We've got the piece count 1073, and he's sitting in the Razor Crest cockpit with holding onto the Razor Crest shifter knob. So that's kind of a cool little feature because I think they pulled that because a lot of fans sort of like that funny little scene where he grabs the shifter knob and Mando doesn't want to touch it. So I thought that was a cool little add-on piece there. This set has a lot of functionality to it, a lot of cool detail. I think what they ended up doing with it was really nice. Also, I was able to grab this one right away. So there's a lot in stock. There was a lot in stock when I checked the day after it came out. It came out on October 30th. I got it on October 31st. So if you were able to go into a Lego store, from my knowledge, they're most likely only going to be at Lego stores. You might be able to find them at Target, probably not Walmart. So just keep your eye out online, available online. So make sure you go check it out online if this is the kind of set you want, which I think this will be the kind of set that you want. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the child. Like I said before, this is a great way to get the child minifigure. So I'll go ahead and take a closer look at the child figure here. It's got a really nice face print, head mold. It's kind of that soft rubber, similar to the other Yodas, and I really like that. It's not really anything crazy. You can't put anything in the hands. It only has that little printing on the chest for his robe. The arms are stationary; they don't move. The back is plain. All in all, it kind of looks like he has a little humpback there. All in all, it's not the most exciting minifigure, but because of its uniqueness and the way the fandom reacted to this character, it sort of turns it into a must-have. So I think if you're not willing to pay the $130 for the Razor Crest set, this is a great way to spend $80 and get the child minifigure. Also, here's the nameplate. I have not put the sticker on it. It's the only sticker. You can see homeworld unknown, species unknown, age 50. Mando is the primary associate. Favorite toy is the Razor Crest shifter knob, which does come with it, which is pretty cool. All right. This is a new thing that I noticed looking at the new instruction manual. And I'll show you a couple of the pages just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. It will highlight in red the pieces associated with that step. So up here we have two of those sloped 4x2 pieces, and it highlights on red where you put them, which I think is great because sometimes it can be really confusing which pieces go where and which pieces are new. So right here at the top right, you have that sloped ridged piece, step piece, and then a one piece flat. It shows exactly where it goes. So I thought that was a really good change to the instructions. I don't know if that's also available or like that on the Razor Crest, which hopefully I'll find out soon. Because I do have that one that have yet to build it. But I think that is a great change that Lego did. Great addition to make building a lot easier. So the focus of this set obviously is the child itself. Let's actually start out with the head and the eyes. The eyes, this is a printed piece, which I thought is great. You can see the little pupils with the irises. That is great. You do not want to have to put a sticker on that rounded flat piece. That would be a pain. But as far as the head goes, I kind of like the shape. I don't mind it. I think they wanted to keep some Lego aspect to it. But you can see right here, this harsh line right here, I think there's a little too much. If they could have rounded this end right here somehow, I think it would have changed the set in a positive way. And it really would have made a difference. But all in all, the head is great. The mobility of it, I guess is a better word, is great. Obviously, not natural, but it spins all the way around. You can get a better look at the back of the head. A lot of flat pieces here, but still enough studs showing to give it that Lego feel. Of course, the eyes, well, the ears move up and down. So if you want to give them a sad look, like we see in the show, or if you want to kind of give them a little curious look, maybe cocking the ears back and forth. And of course, his mouth does open to show sort of that red inside of his mouth look, maybe the tongue, and then also you could argue that's his teeth. But then when you do get a little too close, you notice what the pieces are, and it sort of takes you out of that. So as long as you're not looking too close into the set, the head itself, and I mean, if you get to look at the underside, it's not the prettiest thing, but you're not really looking at it that much. So if you kind of leave his mouth slightly open, that's really just a great look right there. And I really like the mobility of this. I really want to try doing some sort of stop motion with this set. I think that would be really cool. So maybe in the next couple weeks, if you keep an eye out on this channel, because there's a lot of mobility with even the hands. And of course, all these joints, the head and the wrists, they're all ball and socket joints, which give it 360 degrees of motion. So you can see the wrists move all the way around. Don't want to spin it too far. This wrist moves around, and his head, like you saw, moved all the way around. So I think it'd be cool to kind of like make him waddle back and forth, and then kind of moving his wrists around, moving his head. I think that'd be a really cool stop motion idea if someone already hasn't done it. And of course, as we move down to the detail of his robe, you can really see the seams in the robe, and the cowl is flat pieces on the seams and the cowl and his wrists, and then the rest is studded, which I think gives it great change in the detail, so it sort of sets these two pieces apart. And of course, unfortunately the arms don't move. These are actually Technic pieced in there just like that. They're, like you saw, they're really easy to push in and out. Same with this, which maybe you could, nope, you can't. So yeah, these Technic pieces, keep them like that, stationary. And the bottom, I would have preferred to see the flat, the round pieces on the bottom, just to kind of make them slide a little easier. I may have some extra pieces to be able to pull that together, so it's not this hard edge right here. But you can, if we watch the time lapse, you can really see the interior build to it. It gives it really a great structure. It's really strong. It's not really the head's not going to flop off, as you can hear it wobbling around, but it's really not going to fall apart by any means. So it might handle a drop or two. I'm not going to test that out. But the fingers do move slightly, but they do move. But yeah, all in all, this is a fantastic set. I think it's definitely worth the $80. Price per piece is really good, mainly because the pieces are smaller, a lot of small 1x4, 1x2, 1x1 pieces, but that just adds to the detail. The hiding of the different colored pieces is great. Maybe the only big issue is the back of the head. You have the tan showing through the ear, some grays, but other than that, they were able to really hide the pieces and kind of give him that really nice child look. So all in all, I think this is a great set. And as we move on to the time lapse, you can really see how he's built and the structure of it. So I think that obviously the structure gives him really, really good strength. All the pieces that go into it make the set a really strong set. And I think if you like The Mandalorian at all, like Lego at all, this is definitely a set for you. Definitely a set you'll want to grab. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out some of our other YouTube videos. We have a lot of Lego ones that have come out recently. Of course, lots of video game YouTube videos. But if you like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe, all that great stuff. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember to keep it live.